Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Language Lantern, where we illuminate the depth of literature. And today we are going to look at Macbeth Act 2, Scene 1. It's also called as the dagger scene. Scene takes place at Inverness court within the castle. Enter Banquo Fleance with a torch before him. And in this particular scene, we come across three sections. Maybe the first one can be taken as the conversation between Banquo and Fleance, and the second conversation is between Banquo and Macbeth, and the third one is a soliloquy, that is whatever is happening in Macbeth's mind. So what is soliloquy? I will teach you in the later part of the video. So let's look at the scene line by line. So Banquo starts the scene. He says, how goes the night, boy? That means what time of night it is. And Fleon says, the moon is down. I have not heard the clock. Yeah, though the moon is down, I still haven't heard the clock strike. Banco says, and she goes down at 12. Who's the she here? She is the moon. The moon goes down by 12 at midnight. Fleance, I take it is later, sir. I think it is later than 12, sir. Now we are going to look at Banco's speech. It's very important in terms of examination point of view, because here we get to know what exactly is going on in Banco's mind. He says, hold, take my sword. That is, wait, take my sword. There's husbandry in heaven. Their candles are all out. Husbandry. What is husbandry? Husbandry is to behave in a very stingy or in a very economical way. There is husbandry in the heaven is nothing but the sky is behaving in a very stingy manner. Why? Because their candles are all out. Candles here are nothing but the stars are all out. Take thee that too. Many critics say he gives his belt. Banco gives his belt and his dagger to his son Fleance. He gives his belt and dagger to his son Fleance, and he says that a heavy summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Yes, that is sleepiness weighs like lead upon me. That means I have heavy sleepiness in me. I really want to go ahead and sleep, but I am not able to sleep. Why is he not able to sleep? Because he is mentally disturbed. Though his body wants to sleep, his mind is not letting him sleep. We all go through maybe this kind of a phase, where we are very, very tired. We want to sleep, but we are not able to sleep because we are mentally disturbed. Merciful angels, please stop me from thinking all the negative thoughts that come as a barrier every time I go to sleep. All these negative thoughts just come to me and they stop me from sleeping. So he says, please help me in that. Now, and who's there? Now, Macbeth says, a friend. A friend has come. Now Banco says, what, sir, not yet at rest? Why, sir? So Banco is asking, why, Macbeth, why are you not at rest? That means, why are you not sleeping? At this point of the hour, everybody is fast asleep. Then why are you not at rest? The king's abed. He had been in unusual pleasure and sent forth great largesse to your office. That means the king is extremely happy. Unusual pleasure is nothing but extremely happy. The king is extremely happy, and he has sent forth great largesse to your offices. Offices are servants. He's giving gifts after gifts to all your servants because he is extremely happy. Why is he extremely happy? Because the king Banquo and Fleance are at Macbeth's castle, and their hospitality is extremely good. That is why the king is seen giving gifts after gifts to all his servants. And Banco says, this diamond he greets your wife withal. Yeah, this diamond, he shows a diamond and he says, this diamond is for your wife. He's giving it to your wife by the name of most kind hostess. Why is she getting the diamond? Because She's been a very kind hostess to Duncan, and shut up in measureless content. Yeah. And the king retired to bed extremely happy, extremely satisfied. Now, Macbeth says that being unprepared, will became the servant to defect. What is servant to defect? He says that he's just being very humble. He says, because we were unprepared, we were servant to defect. That means we could just do how much we could because we were unprepared. Which else should be free have wrought? That means if we were prepared, otherwise, if we were prepared to welcome the king and things like that, then we would have done more than how much we were able to do right now. And Banquo stops him right there. He says, all's well, everything is fine. Okay. I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you, they have showed some truth. Okay. Now, Banco is talking about the three weird sisters. Who are the three weird sisters? The three weird sisters are the three witches. The three witches whom they meet in the beginning, the starting of the book scene. And he says that I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you, they have showed some truth. What is the truth they are talking about? Please understand the witches welcome Macbeth saying Thane of Glamis. They say welcome Thane of Glamis. Now, how did he get this title Glamis? Because he gets it through inheritance. The Thane of Glamis is a title that he gets it from his father. Okay, this is the first. The second, they say welcome, or maybe they continue the conversation and they say Thane of Cawdor. Now, how Thane of Cawdor? Thane of Cawdor, Macbeth gets it from as a reward from King Duncan for his bravery in the war. So, first he's Thane of Glamis, second he's Thane of Cawdor. The next they call him as the future king. This is not yet happened. So till here it is come true. Thane of Cawdor has already happened. Now Banco says that I was thinking about these three weird sisters last night, and in your case, whatever they had predicted has come true. Macbeth behaving very casual. He's just not, deliberately he's not showing interest, or he just wants to show Banco that it's fine. I think not of them. Yet when we can entreat an hour to serve, we would spend it in some words upon that business if you would grant the time. Yes, yet if you can entreat an hour to serve, you're gonna spare an hour, we can talk about the three weird sisters. That business is the three weird sisters, three witches. We can talk about them when you grant, say, about an hour's time, if you would grant the time. Now Banco says at your kindest leisure, that is whenever you are ready, I'm also fine, I can also come and have a chat with you. Now Macbeth says, if you shall cleave to my consent when it shall make honor to you. That is, if you agree to whatever I try to tell you, yeah, it will give you more honor at the right time. That is, if you listen to whatever I say, you know, then when the right time comes, it will give you more honor. Now, you should understand that Macbeth is planning to become the king. Now, to become the king, he has to kill King Duncan. Now, Macbeth wants Banquo to his side. He wants Banquo's support. So he's trying his luck here. He says, "If you shall cleave." What is cleave? Cleave is agree. Agree to my consent when it is time. When it is, it shall come. It shall make honor to you. That is, when it is time, you will get a lot of honor. Now, Banco says, so I lose none in seeking to augment it. That means, as far as I do not lose any honor in seeking to increase the honor, but still keep my bosom franchised and allegiance clear, I shall be counsel. That means keeping my conscience clean. If I am able to keep my conscience clean, then yes, why not? I shall be counseled. I will agree to whatever you say. But I should not lose whatever honor I have. That means he's very clearly telling that I am not going to do anything which is incorrect, morally, ethically incorrect. Now, Macbeth got his answer from Banco. He says, good repose the while. Good night to you. Please go ahead and sleep, because there is no other way he can, try to manipulate and get Banco to his side. Banco says, thanks sir, the like to you. Thank you very much sir, and same to you. That means good night to you too. It's soliloquy, very very important. We get a lot of themes also, we can draw a lot of themes from this particular dialogue. What is a soliloquy? It's a dramatic monologue. A soliloquy is a dramatic monologue. It's a monologue where a character stands in front of the stage and talks whatever is happening in his mind aloud, so that the audience basically understand what exactly is happening in the character's mind. Mostly it is seen in a lot of Shakespeare's novels or dramas, and you should understand that all the Shakespearean dramas were performed on stage live, like how we go to a theater and watch a movie. In those days people used to go sit and watch a drama. So what Macbeth, go bid thy mistress, when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell, get thee to bed. Yeah, he tells it to the servant, go inform your mistress. Who's your mistress? Lady Macbeth. Go inform Lady Macbeth that when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell, get thee to bed. Yeah, when my drink is ready, she will strike the bell. And after that, you can go back to your bed and sleep. Do not come back here. So, exit servant. Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. So here Macbeth is able to visualize a dagger. A dagger is nothing but a small knife which has got a handle. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. He's trying to hold the dagger, but he's not able to hold it, because it's an illusion. Students, he cannot hold anything which is not real, but he is able to see. So he goes and he tries to hold it, but he's not able to do it. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. I do not have you, I have in my hand, but yet I am able to see you, like you are real. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? So he's like, are you not a fatal vision, deadly vision, which is sensible to sight and not to feeling? Yeah, sensible to feeling as to sight. That means I'm able to see you, but I'm not able to feel you. That means you're a deadly vision. Or art thou but a dagger of the mind? Or are you just a dagger of the mind? A false creation. False creation is an illusion. False creation, illusion, proceeding from the heat oppressed brain. Why heat oppressed brain? Because he's about to go kill King Duncan. So definitely he is not in a very calm state. He's anxious, he's nervous, he's going to perform something very very bad. So of course he's got a conscience, he's guilty. So he's telling, you are just a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain. I see thee yet in form as palpable as this which now I draw. He's looking at the illusion and he's telling that I still see you, but okay, I still see you yet in form as palpable. What is palpable? As real, as real as the one I have. So while talking this line, he just pulls out the real dagger from his pocket or wherever. He pulls out the real, as palpable as this which now I draw. So he's like, see, I also have a real dagger, and you look like the same as the one I have, as this which I now draw. draws his dagger. He draws his dagger out. Thou marshalest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. So after this, the dagger begins to move, and it begins to move in towards Duncan's chamber, and he's telling, you martialist. What is martialist? Martialist is you are directing me. You are directing me in the same way I was anyways going. And such an instrument I was to use. And I was anyways using such an instrument, a dagger. I already have a. How will you kill the king? Definitely with a dagger. Now, this is a very important and a little confusing line. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. My eyes is the only one at the moment working correctly when compared to all the other senses. I see thee still, and on thy blade the dudgeon gods of blood. And this time, when he's seeing the dagger, it's just not the dagger, it's the dagger with blood drops in it. And on thy blade and dudgeon, on the handle of the dagger, he's able to see gots of blood, drops of blood, which was not so before. This drops of blood were not there before. Okay, there's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Yeah, there is no such thing. It's just an illusion. There's nothing real here. It's just the bloody business that I'm about to go ahead and commit. My mind is just informing me about that. Macbeth looks around and he says that now over the one half world, nature seems dead and wicked dreams abuse the curtain sleep. He looks around, you know, and he feels that the world seems very dead because everybody is fast asleep in their homes. And what exactly happens when people go to sleep? They are abused by their uh, dreams. That is nothing but they are having their nightmares. Now, that's the first one. Second one, he talks about the witches and what else people do at this point of time. Second, the witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offering. Second is the witches are performing their dark rituals of offering it to their goddess. Who's Hecate? Hecate is the goddess of witches. That's the second thing. And the third one, he talks about the withered murder. Alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf, whose howls his watch, thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing stride towards his design. That means he's talking about the old murderer. Here we are see, withered murder. Withered is nothing but old murder. Murder again is personified here. Murderer is seen as a person, as a man, alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf, whose howls his watch. Yeah, he is alarmed. He's given a signal by his guard, the wolf. So, what the murderer does, he takes a stealthy pace. A stealthy is sneaky, suspicious pace like that of Tarquin's ravishing stride. Who's Tarquin? You will see about Tarquin, but basically, what happens is he takes a stealthy pace and moves towards Lucrece. Lucrece is again his wife's friend with the aim of assaulting her. So the old murderer walks like that of Tarquin and he moves towards his design or destination. That's the third thing. These are the things, possible three things that actually can happen during nighttime. And how does he move? He moves like ghost. Who moves? The old murderer. Set earth. You firm footed earth. You firm footed earth, do not listen to my whereabouts. That is, do not hear my steps, which way they walk. Do not listen, hear thy very stones prate of my whereabout, because I fear your stones, small stones, will make noise. They will Prate meaning tell. They will tell tales of my whereabout. And what happens if they tell tales? They will make noise. And noise is something I really cannot afford now. I want silence. Why silence? Because I'm going to go and commit a murder. For that, silence is required. I cannot afford something which is noisy, and your very stones will prate about my whereabouts. They will tell about my whereabouts. So, that will not suit me, because what is going to suit me right now is silence. Silence is going to suit me. Whilst I threat he lives. Words to the heat of deeds. Too cold breath gives. Yeah. While I am talking right now, he lives. Who is the he here? He is King Duncan. King Duncan. I am talking and he lives. And he says, words to the heat of deed, too cold breath gives. Yeah. The words cool the spirit in me when he is living there, and I am talking. And what happens every time I talk? When you talk, you use words to talk, correct? So, what happens? Words cool my spirit. And what spirit that he has? He wants to go kill Duncan. That's the spirit he possesses right now. And the more I talk, the cooler my spirit becomes. So I want to stop talking. And exactly then the bell rings. And he says, I go and it is done. What is done? I go inside and the murder is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell. The bell invites me, and he says, Duncan to the bell, because for me it is the signal for me to come and kill you, but for you it is a knell. The funeral bell is either calling you to enter the heaven or hell, and do not listen to it. Keep your lantern lit and curiosity brighter. Thank you. Bye bye.